Hello guys, welcome back. Today we have part 2 of Memento guide, and today I will show you some combos. I will show you the one card combos only because the two card combos are basically extensions of what you want to do with the one card combos. So let's start. I will first show the one card combo that Speedroid Terrotop gives you because you play the goblins in some decks. So you go into Gabonga into the Dark Charger. Dark Charger searches the spell that summons the goblin, and the goblin can dump Gatic plus Fusion. You search Fusion with Gatic, then you add with twin two cards. You still have a normal summon, so you normal summon Darkblade. You add a Kyrian. If you want, you can also add Dragon. It doesn't change anything, but for this combo, I searched a Kyrian. You basically dump the fourth name, I guess. So you search the field spell, you pop one, and after that you summon a Kyrian, which you pop with Bone Party. You add back the Horn Dragon, you go into Griffon, and because it's a light fiend, you go into fiendsmith combo, you summon Necroquip, then you link with Necroquip, not Mace. I did a misplay here, but I will fix it soon. You then make the Berfomet, you search a fusion, then you go into SP. SP will banish the Griffon, which you can summon back on the opponent's turn with Performet. You summon back the Creation King. It's important to do it in this zone because you summon Griffon under SP, so you can use all your monster effects. So the second combo that I will show is the one card Tatsuno Shigo play. So you summon it, you dump Gatic plus the Sleepy. So you summon back the Gatic, which can add back the Sleepy, and Sleepy will fuse eventually into the Twin Dragon. And keep in mind that you have not normal summon so far. So you summon Twin, which will pop itself, and then you add Darkblade. It's important to add Darkblade, not the Witch, because you need the pop of Darkblade in order to mill with Sleepy. So you summon Darkblade, you pop Sleepy, you chain block Witch with Sleepy, you dump Mace. It doesn't matter what you add here because you will foolish any monster you want with Creation King. So you go into Creation King using the monster you added, plus two other from the graveyard. You dump the names that you miss. You add the field spell, you activate it, you summon Horn. It's important here because you pop and you need the Anguish on the field because Anguish is a level 3 monster, so you can summon Sleepy with field spell, and you can add Gabong, you can summon Gabonga, and you can add Dark Charger. Dark Charger can search the spell, which will summon the Goblin. So now you go into this, or you can also do the combo that I showed earlier with the fiendsmiths. I chose to show another combo in case you want something else. So you summon the Creation King, the Combined Creation, sorry, and you have both spells, and you can play on your opponent's turn, adding the Mace, and you have an extra spell negate. So for this combo, I will show Goblin plus any Memento monster. For this example, I have a second Goblin to show that it doesn't matter. So you do Twin Dragon, which can special summon back the Gatic, and Sleepy will fusion into Creation King. Creation King will dump itself into other names. So you pop Sleepy, you search Bone Party. This is a way to special summon a Kyrian back, and Sleepy will dump a card. So here you can chain block all of your cards with a Kyrian, and you can add from the banished the fusion. You can also add the Horned. So here you could either use these monsters to go into cross immediately, or you can have an extra name in the graveyard. That's why I chose to Darkblade later. So here you go SP, and you have 10 names, so you can use Combined Creation twice. And on your opponent's turn, you summon the Anguish, you add the Mace, and if your opponent activates a card, you can summon back from the graveyard the Creation King, or you can do this, fusion into Creation King, reborn a bunch of stuff, fusion into Creation King again, reborn everything, and now Combined Creation can reborn the Dragon, which will give you 2 extra pops. And as I say here, you can add a follow-up anything you want, and it's basically one card combo. You have 6 pop, and 1 spell trap negate with Herald, or a steal with Mace, of course, plus SP. So next combo is the 1 card combo of Witch. Witch searches Tatsu. Tatsu will dump Mace, Sleepy, and Goblin. You reborn Mace, you add Fusion, and now you can activate Fusion. To go into Creation King, of course, you dump the Gatic Akirion plus the Creation King, every graveyard effect. So you trigger Gatic, you add back Sleepy, you search the field spell, and you go into Twin. Twin searches the combined creation. You can search whatever, you get access to every name you want either way. So you trigger everything, you can special summon a bunch of bodies. If you're afraid of Nibiru, don't trigger everything, trigger field spell after you pop Akirion. So summon Crossship, go into Trihorn, then summon 2 more bodies basically for SP, and then you can summon the combined creation. You can also do fiendsmith combo, it's up to you and what list you play. So that's the list I personally feel like playing. It's a pure memento list. And as I say here, if you pop Creation King with Bone Party, you can summon Witch and you can chain block and then reborn the dragon. And you can summon Creation King back with Combined Creation later. And you can save your fusion to go into a Guardian Chimera if you want. So you get so much interruption. And now I will show some of my lists. This is the pure memento list that I choose to play personally. This is my favorite version of the deck. I like to play some hand traps. I like to play basically the pure memento because it adds more chances to open good stuff like mementos plus quick play, so you can play around every hand trap, and it also gives you a high chance to open some hand traps for yourself. In this format, I think you need a balanced number of engine plus hand traps, so that's why I chose to play this list. You can also play 3 fusions instead of 2 that I play, but yeah. Next list is the Goblin Biker list. This is a bit better if Ryzel, especially with the support, turns into pure, because Goblin Bikers have very good matchup against Exist decks, and guess what is Ryzel. So yeah, that's the list I play if I want to have extra combos. But note that it adds some bricks into the deck like Taketomborg and sometimes the spell or the monster of the Goblin Bikers. But this actually is a more consistent list and it has high risk, high reward kind of stuff because you do play more one card combos and it might benefit you. But yeah, you have to play more cards, so you don't have a lot of space for hand traps. That's the only negative thing about the deck, plus the extra brick. Next is the fiendsmith list. Of course, it's very similar to the previous one. You just change your extra deck and side deck because you can do fiendsmith combos. And yeah, the only thing that is different is that I play 2 fusions instead of 3 and I play the engraver brick in the main. I play 45, I used to play 50, but 45 is more consistent because you want to see memento cards. But yeah, it runs the risk that you see engraver and it doesn't do anything. But if you do have a good hand enough, it's just win more. I don't play the fiendsmith build because I think the endboard is pretty strong and no one breaks this. So the Griffon on top of it is just win more in my opinion, but it does give you a good matchup against fusion decks. So if your local have a lot of branded, let's say, you play this. Last but not least, for those who don't like to play any hand traps, is the board breaker approach. So yeah, pretty similar stuff, but you do have better Slayer and you do run the Super Poly plus Droplet, and the Slayer targets are better because you do run Garura, and it might benefit you sometimes. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe.